Hello, everybody. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos. I was not expecting this channel to grow this fast. I think we went from one subscriber to close to 3,000 now in just about a month. So I definitely appreciate the support. Also, I wanted to confirm that I'm a real human creating these videos, and these are my experiences and things that I have learned from listening to other creators who are actually professionals, like Jerry Wise, Dr. Blake Anderson, Dr. Ramani, Tamara Hill. So when I'm talking about these issues, I'm talking from a place of my personal experience and also some level of research and understanding by consuming content related to family scapegoat abuse. And I think they explain a lot of the things that I went through and help me understand what happened and how to move forward. So I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody who went through this family scapegoat abuse and has been working on healing. And, I wanted to share my personal perspectives on things. So that's all this channel is about, sharing my personal perspectives based on my experience and listening to professionals. Also, there is this crackdown that YouTube is doing for channels with inauthentic content. They have a lot of AI content in them, and I happen to be using AI as well. So I wanted to just take a moment to describe my process, how I create my videos. The first thing I normally do is I use a voice memo. The iPhone has a voice memo that allows you to record your conversation or your narrations or just any recording that you want to make of yourself, any voice recording. So this is actually what I'm using right now as for this video. And what I normally do is I pick a topic and I just narrate what my experience is and my perspectives on these experiences. I take that transcript of that narration and insert it in ChatGPT to fix any grammatical issues. Then I take the cleaned up version, which has all my ideas, my thought processes and everything, just a more cleaner version, with no grammatical errors. And I create a narration using an AI voice. The reason I use an AI voice is so that I can generate the content again rather than me reading out the same content again. I use an AI voice. It's much more efficient and it's able to reach a broader audience. And some of the voices are really good. And I think just because of the process I use to clean up the narration, it's much easier for me to use a AI voice rather than, me speaking or rather than me narrating the same information. So I use an AI voice with my ideas. And I also generate my own images, and these images, the more recent images I've been creating of beach settings and that kind of thing. It's mainly so that I do not trigger people or try to recreate that traumatic experience. A lot of people liked that the first videos I did. However, those images are triggering because it reminds people of what they went through. And I personally see that myself. You can end up ruminating because of those type of images. And I wanted my channel to be more of like a place where you can consume the content without feeling triggered. I wanted to create more peaceful visuals that promote peace, not trigger people. Because that's what I felt when I was rewatching my videos. I do not want people to feel that way when they watch my content. Even though they relate to what they're seeing, it's also triggering because I don't want to ruin your day, or, like, I don't want you to dwell on those images. Like, think of any traumatic experience. Would you want it to be to visualize it happening again? Is that a positive thing? I think the most important thing is just understanding why things happened, and trying to sort of heal and try to find a way to move forward. So that's the whole concept of the videos. However, I wanted to hear what people think about that. That it The decision to do that was mainly for for a better experience. But I would like to hear what people think about the visuals. Although I think most people are more they are more interested in the content, the audio. So I have received a lot of feedback on that, and I've made some improvements. But I wanted to know, like, what sort of visuals did you like, or should I continue creating? I just wanted to share my perspective and try to find some kind of understanding of how people are consuming the content and what they prefer. Also, because of this inauthentic content crackdown that's occurring on YouTube, I'm going to start every episode by just introducing the topic using my voice, because I don't want YouTube to think that this is AI just creating its own stories. I want to make sure there's some kind of fingerprint on every video that people can realize that there's actually a human being that's creating these videos. And I've also received feedback, like comments in the comment section, where people are claiming that it's obviously it's a minority of people, but they're just saying, like, oh yeah, this is just AI, this is fake. Most people who've viewed the content, who listen to the audio, they actually understand, they know, because, like, for you, there's some things you can't really speak of unless you experience. Even though with AI they have all this information, there are certain things that they can only people there are certain things that people can talk about only if they've experienced it. So I think that's what resonated with a lot of people. But for the powerful purposes of just making sure the channel is sort of safe, there's some reassurance that there's a human being creating these videos. I think that's a good strategy. It also protects the channel from any kind of misunderstanding in terms of how AI is being used. We're not mass producing videos here. Every video is carefully curated and produced. So that's all I wanted to say. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, and I would like to hear what people think. Otherwise, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.